What up, stream? Time that we check out Kirby's Air Ride. First time. So, those of you hopping in, my first time playing this game. I don't know. I've never played this game. If I forgot to send that. Oh, hang on. A couple more people. Slowly. Turn it. Need to make sure that we're in 480p. Good, progressives. Man, back when save data was blocks. This is an FMV. Because, like, sometimes the quality of the video just goes in and out. This UI is very similar to Smash Brothers. Like, definitely getting some melee. Alright, let's show you how to play, because I've never played this game. What up, Lewis? How you doing? This game had LAN? No way. That's crazy. Hey Aldo, thanks for tuning in. Also Chase, Rob, I'll see you guys too. Thank you all for hopping in. That's crazy to think about, like, LAN in 2025. Can't remember the last time I LAN'd a game. It has been a while. I haven't seen you in a few years. I mean, I know there's the group chat and all that, but I am super excited or hyped for this game too, because I've never played it. So I'm looking forward to checking it out. So far, my initial impressions is there's a lot of melee UI in this game. Like, so far, without having touched a single game mode, this game feels very reminiscent of Super Smash Bros. Melee. Hey, man, come on through. Let me know when you're in town. Alright, well, let's see. There's the LAN option. Definitely don't want any speed help. And he's on game tempo normal. Selection. Laps. Jesus. Jesus. I'm waiting for it to stop. It hasn't stopped. Why hasn't it stopped? Oh, okay. 99. Got it. That sound... No one wants to do that. There's no way this game is that fun. Anybody would want to do that. Oh, okay. Well, here's the tutorial again. Okay, so drifting is done with A, I guess? Okay, press A. Oh, okay, yeah, drifting is done with A. Interesting. You know what? I like that. I really like that. Hop Ride looked like that Mario Party minigame, and I think I'm good on that one. Alright, well. See what you got for me. I'd be lying if I said this game is making me want to hold A. Alright, we got jacked up. I hit A like a couple of times thinking I'm like, oh, I need to accelerate. Okay, I see. Alright, let's try that again. So this isn't like the single player campaign. This is like if you have friends over and everybody wants to play, right? Needs. I am getting destroyed. Alright. So then, I guess what you really want to play is City Trial? Oh, it's the Smash Brothers sticker thing. Or I guess it got that idea from this. Can I go on water? Is that safe? What? What? Ah! What is happening? What the hell? I am so confused. Okay. Alright, that seems good. Why do I have a bomb? What? What just happened? Okay. Okay. I need to find another, like, machine thing, right? Trouble with the shape of a motorcycle. Oh, there it went. Okay. I can't turn. Well, my highest boost was turn. Oh, this is gonna go well. A person in the bottom corner has a lot more power-ups than I do. I died. Okay, that was enlightening. Try this again. Alright. If you get a bomb, don't throw it in the tunnel. Ooh, I know that's important. I haven't been over here. How do I get off again? Hey, I knocked that thing pretty far. This one, I like this one. This one feels a bit more. Ah! Okay. I think I won. Okay, okay. Ah, there's settings. We make it a little bit longer. Alright, let's see how painful this gets. What am I supposed to do? Oh no! What does it do? I don't understand. Whoa! What is that? Oh. Still trying to figure out the general strategy here. Like, finding all the Dragoon pieces seems impossible. Their numbers are much higher than mine. Bro, I somehow got second. You know what? We'll take that. So, like, do the stickers matter? Like, if I change carts, I still keep my stickers, right? I can see how this would be really fun as, like, a LAN game. For sure. Whoa, 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 whoa! Please stop. Please stop. What is happening? Bro, I have no idea what's going on. Oh. So what happens if I don't have a machine by the time time runs out? Alright, we got this. Told you, we got it. Alright. That, pretty rough. We do a couple of the racetracks again real quick. Trying to get a hang of this. This is a very weird game. What up, Chris? Thanks for tuning in. Do I have to activate the freaking arrows? Like, do I have to press A when I'm on top of them? Oh, okay, that makes a whole lot of sense. I didn't realize that. Really? Get out of here. Easy game. Yeah, that's why I'm streaming this. I've never played Kirby Air Ride before. So. Oh, hey, we got a new cart. Can't charge up, but it has good points. I am super behind. got bodied pretty bad. So, I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Like, how am I supposed to gain speed? Alright, let me... Alright, let me read what y'all are saying. Okay. Okay. I think that makes sense. Try this again. That makes sense. Try City Trial again. This definitely feels like more of a multiplayer-centric game. Please stop. What did that do? Get out of there. What is that? Oh, fuck me. Is that a piece? That looks like a piece. You fucking God damn it. This is a lawnmower of a machine. Look at the fucking old bus ass. This thing keeps breaking down. Okay. This is such a weird game. It's interesting, I'll say that much. I am a bit confused, but I am very intrigued. I definitely have never played a game like this. Honestly, I get Dokapon vibe. Chase, can you give me the colors again? Oh yeah, alright, I can see that. Red is copy. Abilities, legendary parts. Blue is stats. Green is instant. Okay, so I want red and blue. Alright. Food. Fucking get away from me. I do not want a bomb. I don't want to be anywhere near a bomb. I feel like you just said, this card's gimmick is that it's really good. Yeah, get fucked. I don't really know what I'm doing, but... No problem, Chris. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go. Easy game. Easy game. Wasn't even close. Whoa! What is this? You fucking dick! Okay, so I can turn in the air. I guess that makes sense. Get off the rail! Get off the rail! Oh, go! Oh, damn it! I'm determined to put together a legendary machine. Get fucked. Oh, I'm surely going to win this one. Surely. Alright, we have a game plan. Controls worse than my left nut. Did I just have a bunch of negatives in that one? Nice. Can't turn worth a damn. Oh, that was in a red box. Y'all fucking suck. That was my bomb that blew that shit up. You know what? I hate this power up, but right now, okay, I still hate it. Alright, fucking... God, that thing's terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna take your fucking cart. Eat a dick. Alright, let's fuck everybody's day up. Looking real good there. Bro, I am not even going to entertain that. That was not good. That was not good. Move on to the next run. See, I wasn't sure if that was a gray one or not. It's like the weight's kind of gray. I guess it's brown. What's up? Ooh. I like this one. Oh, god damn it. I don't think we're finding the other two. But what if we did? We did not. This is my first time playing it too, Chris. Also, hey, thanks for tuning in. What is going on? This game is an absolute fever dream. Like, that's all it is. It is pure, unadulterated chaos in, like, physical form. That's what this fucking game is. I have no idea what's going on. I couldn't tell you what's going on. But I'll tell you what, if I got drunk with 3 of my other friends, I bet you we'd be having a hell of a time. This game is a lot. Give me just a second. I gotta take this phone call, and then I'll do the next run. Be right back. Alright. We're back. Yeah, alright, that's fair. Perhaps that is true. We'll turn it down to 5. I feel like 3 was too easy. I'm nothing if not confident. Alright, what the fuck does this do? Ooh! I like this. Red. Okay, I'll stop liking this. Alright, we're going this way now. No, there's a red! Go back! There's 2 reds. No! Stop it! I can't control this thing! Ah! Alright, there's 1. Alright, I gotta find someone with some, like, better handling. This thing is very obtuse. Oh, there's a red! Go get it! Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, yes! Ooh! And a red box. Did you cut it out? I don't know what that does. Okay. I will stick with my Shadow Star. Alright, Chase, let's take your advice. Oh my god. I'm trying to go up. Oh, red! Red, 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 red! Damn! Let's go! How do I move? The thing is insane! Okay. I feel like I'm gonna win this. I did not win it. How did I get outed by the warp star? Oh, hang on. 1 second. Need to make sure shit is not happening at work. I was working right before this. Yeah, everything looks okay. Alright. All I know is the Dragoon kills you in 1 hit. Oh, well, I guess we're tossing it. I like that the game tells me when I jack somebody up. Let's go! Bro, this thing books it. Alright, see? I'm getting the hang of it. This is about to be very unwieldy. Oh, okay. get a little bit of a longer one. This really, really feels like a game that I'd want to play with friends, though. Like, straight up. I feel like this would be just a blast. Like, if I was over at a friend's place and we were having, like, a sleepover or something, like, this would have been killer. Because it has a very Smash Brothers feel to it. I don't understand how the time bomb works. Oh, so you don't throw it like you do the other bomb. What is the point of this room? Ow. Can I get one that isn't almost dying? shit. Yup, 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 yup. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, why? Aha! Who's the resident Yahara man? I mean, I'll have a grown-ass sleepover, whatever. Let's get the homies together, have a couple drinks, play some video games, and like reminisce about the good old times. I'm about it. Bro, y'all could not have finished already. Alright, I'm gonna try a couple races again. Wait, what's free room? Oh, wait, isn't this Mario Kart World? Like on a smaller scale? Makes sense. Alright. Try a couple more races. I want to at least get first place in some of these races. Hey! Let's go. I kind of wish there was like a Grand Prix mode though. Ooh, I bet this is probably pretty good for this man. Oh god, it's terrible. This shit's making me dizzy. I feel like I almost had that though. It's a little unwieldy, but so good. Woo! Alright, yeah, alright. I think we found our machine. Alright, that one was a little dicey. Alright, hang on. Game's got a baller ass soundtrack. So close. Alright, we got it this time. Out of my way! I feel like if this game had more than one button, it would be way too difficult. I am getting jacked up this map. Hmm. Alright, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I like this card because it's easier to control. Weird to say. Almost. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This game feels real tough to like do well. Like you have to be really good at drifting. This definitely has like that low floor, high ceiling kind of. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that. Especially with like the sequel around the corner, but I wanted to at least try this game to see like what it was about because I've never played it before. It's really, really interesting. And you know, I didn't realize it was a one-button game until today, like when I started playing it. Can this rider not use the boost panels? I feel like I stop every time I hit A around them. I mean, that makes sense. The second game in the series. I don't think this cart is the one for this track. Let's try this one. Well, we're not faring much better here. Hmm. I mean, let's try it again. We were definitely doing better. Come on! There we go. Much better. What the fuck? What a Yoshi Valley fucking racetrack is this? Oh wait, what's the second button doing Air Riders? Easy game. Oh, this is like a Metroid Prime guest level. Nice, nice. So that did not unlock that last track. Oh, okay. I see. This is a lot. So how do we unlock that last level? Alright, I think I'm going to do a couple more city trial runs. And then call it a night. This has certainly been a unique experience. Pretty tight. I like this game. I do wish the single player content was a bit more tailored. Does that make sense? I mean, you have to remember this game came out in like, what, 2002, 2003? So like, I imagine the whole city trial thing, this is like a huge deal. Like, I've never seen something as big as this in like a GameCube game. I think you kind of hit the nail on the head, Chase. So like, it has almost a Fortnite-y feel. And I imagine like city trials where a lot of the game's development. And like, I know development for this game was like very troubled to begin with. Oh, geez, what the hell happened? So I think, so based on my very, very limited experience, because I mean, this is like the only time I've ever played this game. I hope Air Riders has like that more tailored single player experience that I'm looking for. But like, as a concept, this game as like a get together with friends and play is pretty sick. Like, it almost feels like the idea of Mario Kart's battle mode times like 50 billion. Pardon my, Oh, trust me, I can see myself getting lost in this for a while. Like, in a sense, City Trial almost feels like a roguelite. Like, this might feel a weird thing to say. So, like, it's marketed as a racing game, but I feel like the racing tracks feel like an afterthought compared to what City Trial, you know? That makes sense? So maybe it's more accurate to say, I wish they built on the, like, solo racing more? Or, like, you take this idea where, like, the stadium, like, after doing the City Trial, the stadium actually runs through like, a 4-stadium thing. Kind of like a Grand Prix. Like, you do one race of this, then you fight King DDD, then you do the high jump. Like, I wish it did more than one event after the City Trial. Bruh, how'd that guy get 2,254 feet? Brother. Oh, it was... Wait, what was that? Aw, shit. Run away! Kirby, what the fuck are you doing? Bro. What are you doing? Oh, give me Old Faithful. Come here. No! Why? You son of a bitch. Oh no, that's not good. Alright, how do we do? I feel like I got a ton of offense. 4? That's it? Oh, this is gonna be good. What the fuck? Brother. Oh man. How do we do? Alright! I'm the fucking best, baby! That's right. Alright, let's see how this final city trial goes. Can we put together the Dragoon? What? What is happening? I want to know what that question mark does. Hell yeah. I'll definitely make sure to bring out my GameCube next time you're in town. Let's definitely do it. Thanks for tuning in to the stream, Aldo. No, we missed it! Damn it! Alright, I deserve that. Bro. Alright, let's try this again. What happened? What did it do? I don't understand. Hey Chase, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Finding out how this game works is fun. This is a really, really cool game. I'm looking forward to the sequel for sure. Pretty sure my top speed was -1. All right. It's getting pretty late, and I do have work tomorrow. So I think I'm going to call it there. Yeah, Kirby's Air Ride's a pretty cool game. I don't think I've played a game. It's like Mario Kart meets Mario Party meets Smash Brothers meets like, I don't know, an eighth of crack cocaine. Like, some of this shit got pretty wild pretty fast. I wonder how crazy the sequel's gonna get. I think the sequel is probably gonna have like online multiplayer. If people I know are getting down on that, I will definitely be down to get on that myself. I'll probably play this a little bit in my spare time, you know, just trying to knock stuff off the checklist leading up to whatchamacallit, Air Riders release. But game's pretty cool. I'm glad I checked it out. So, if you haven't, I definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It does look like it'd be a lot of fun with people. I think getting like 3 other guys together and just getting a case of beer and letting loose for a night, that's probably the move. Like, at least, I don't know how this game would work. Bro, I'll do it. I don't know, like, okay, so check it out. We might be able to get it to work on like a big HD TV, because I feel like split screen on this game would be insane. I really do. But if we can, so I have an HDMI adapter for my GameCube. That's how I'm streaming this. So if we hook it up to like a big ass TV, I feel like split screen would work. And I'd totally be down for that. Otherwise, I feel like we need 4 CRTs. Now, I have that. I have 4 CRTs. I don't have 4 GameCubes. But I have 4 CRTs and 2 HDMI adapters. So I'm like halfway there if someone wants to like provide the GameCubes. And then we just do like a Drunkathon Kirby Air Ride stream. It does. Well, okay, actually, I take it back. If you have the HDMI adapters, you don't need CRTs. I'm doing a CRT because I'm insane. I get that. Like, we could just do Evo monitors. If you get, it has to be like a DOL 001 with a digital output. You get that GameCube, the game, and actually, you don't even need the game. We just get 4 modded GameCubes. And then we could do a LAN party that way. I'd totally be down for that. That sounds like a blast. Because I can probably, like, I can mod your GameCube for you. No problem. Like, I had help modding my PAL GameCube. But I feel confident that we could do that. So I would love to organize this and, like, stream the whole thing. That sounds like it would be a blast. Or, actually, we might not even have to do that because we'll have Kirby Air Riders and then we can just, I don't know, play like modern people. An actual thing. That's also a thing. I just realized there'll be a sequel. We probably don't need to go through the hassle. That's fair. We do hate modern. I do want to do a 4 Swords stream. The problem with that is I cannot do 4 Swords solo. That needs to be like a group thing. So like, have a couch co-op 4 Swords adventures stream. I want to do that. And like, I want to do like a full thing. So like, if I come through a weekend with my stream set up, would you and 3 other people, would you and 2 other people be down to do that, Rob? Because I would love to do that. And I think that'd be amazing retro content. I've also never, it's the one Zelda game I haven't beaten. Well, okay, that's not true. I haven't beaten Triforce Heroes either. But that's for the same reason. I want to beat that game with people. Because that's how those games were designed. But this game's really cool. See, I can't stream Triforce here. Well, okay, you could. But it's a lot of hassle to, like, try and stream a handheld that isn't Game Boy for me right now. I don't even know how you do it. Alright. We'll do some talking, and we'll get something ironed out. Because my stream setup's fairly mobile, and I should be able to just bring it with me. And... Oh, Lewis, you have to be part of that. You absolutely have to be part of that. 100%. Please. I am begging you to be a part of that. By the way, this is the first time I was streaming GameCube. It's on a different setup than the rest of the retro consoles, like GameCube and Dreamcast are on through an HDMI adapter to an HDMI splitter connected to the capture card. This is really my test run for it. I hadn't tested streaming GameCube. So were there any drops, any audio issues, anything like that? I feel like somebody would have said something, but I figure now that I have you guys, might as well ask. Nice. I'm happy to hear that. The monitor held up pretty well too. I was worried. So this is the third monitor that I've hooked up for my GameCube because my past two monitors have had issues. Trinitron had like a red film all over the screen, and then the Korean monitor I had would just like disappear for a second. So this one seems to be working pretty well. I'm looking forward to streaming more GameCube games. I want to stream Mario Sunshine for sure. What else? F-Zero GX would be tight. I want to introduce people to Lost Kingdoms. So I recently picked those up too from the store down in Daytona. Like, since I only had Nintendo consoles growing up, after the Super Nintendo, I didn't really have access to RPGs outside of Paper Mario, right? So, Lost Kingdoms, I ended up renting from Blockbuster. Lost Kingdoms 2, actually. Never played Lost Kingdoms 1. And, it's from Soft Game. Before they did Dark Souls and all that. And it's a card-based action RPG. Action RPG exploration game. It's really, really cool. So I'd like to stream that someday, too, just to show it to people. Because I think it's a really neat game. It's definitely not aged the best. I loaded it up the other day just to test out the disc and everything, and that game does not look as good as I remember it does. But it's still a really fun game. I think it's really cool. You basically build a deck of like 30 cards, and there are different cards of like autonomous, like summons, and then there's monster cards that do like an instant attack. There's transformation cards, healing cards. Really, really cool. I like it a lot. So I'd like to stream that as well for GameCube. Tales Symphonia would be tight. Even though like it's not the updated version, I feel like the GameCube version's probably still the best version of that game. Since it's like 60 FPS and all that. I also have Wario World. I'd like to stream that. Oh yeah, there's a lot of GameCube games I'd like to play. So, oh, I have Ikaruga. That'd be a fun stream. For sure. Ikaruga would be really fun. I really want to... So I love the Wario Land series. The first Wario Land, I got that for Christmas when I was like 7 or 8 years old. And like I played the hell out of it. I replayed it, played it. Love that game. And like I played Wario Land 2 and Wario Land 4, I never got around to playing Wario World. And I actually picked up another copy after selling mine to you. So I would like to get to that game for sure. I think it's really, really good. And now I get to look forward to playing the Wario Land on Virtual Boy. Like, I know a lot of people are memeing and making jokes about Nintendo bringing Virtual Boy to, you know, Nintendo Retro Online or whatever it's called. But I think it's really cool. I think having access to those games, because like, if you try and like legitimately check out Virtual Boy right now, I saw a copy of Wario Land and it was like $500. I don't want to play $500 to play that game, but I really want to play that game because I never got the chance to. Hello Roboxer's really fun. I want to play Jack Bros. That's another like super expensive game. So this mode actually looks pretty fun. I know we didn't try it out, but that looks kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of the slot car racing game in Mario Party. I hated that minigame. I can see how this would be really fun, though. I mean, I'm really glad I checked this game out. I think it's really cool. I'm sad that I missed it. I think young me with more time would have loved to try and complete that checklist. I definitely don't have time for that now. Absolutely not. But I think like high school me with nothing but time on his hands, oh, I would have sank my teeth in this game. This would have been a good summer spent, for sure. But anyway, I think I'm gonna call it there. This'll be up on YouTube for folks that want to rewatch it, or for those that missed it. I'll probably be up on YouTube in a day or two. That seems to be the timeline. Donkey Kong Country 2 is already there. Both the second half and the finale. I'll move this over. I'm not sure what my next stream is going to be. I'm going to be out of town starting Saturday. And then I'm not really going to be available until not that Sunday, but like the following Sunday. I am supposed to be modding my NES Friday. So I'm hoping that when I get to stream again, I'll stream the NES, and I'll either stream like Mario Brothers 3, Zelda 1, or Castlevania 3. One of those games I think I'd really like to stream. I'd stream Legacy of the Wizard, but that game's really hard, and I don't know if anybody knows what that game is. Holy Diver would also be an interesting game to stream. RGB. So basically how my stream setup is I got a SCART switcher. So it automatically switches depending on what console I turn on. So my stream setup is all through that. So if a console can't output RGB, I can't stream it yet. So once I'm able to put the RGB amp into the NES, I'll be able to stream NES, plus it will also just look amazing. I've actually played NES the other day. I think I was playing like Mega Man 5 or something on composite, and it looks rough. So definitely looking forward to getting that, and then you get those like really sharp pixels and all that. It's gonna be tight. Basically what you have to do is you have to desolder the entire GPU board inside the NES and then put this RGB amp board in it, and it hijacks the GPU. And that's what lets it output to RGB. It's really cool. So, yeah, I'm watching like a bunch of more mods on YouTube, like the channel that you sent the other day. I want to do that more. I'm still looking. I was telling Rob this the other day. I'm still looking for like the perfect like handheld Game Boy. And like the SP is close. I really like the SP, but the speaker on it sucks. It has no headphone jack. But other than that, I think the SP is like my favorite Game Boy currently. The screen looks amazing. It feels comfortable in my hands, although I feel like the original GBA would feel more comfortable in my hands because it's wider. The problem with that is putting the better screen in that, like the backlit screen, just makes it feel not right, if that makes sense. So like, because I did do that mod. I took a GBA SP that wasn't really working. It wasn't powering on, but the screen was still good. I took the screen out of that and I put it in the GBA SP, or the original GBA, and like you have to shave down the shell a bit, then you put it all together, and then like even then the triggers feel really tight. It just doesn't feel right. I've played on the analog because I have the analog as well, and I really wish I liked the form factor for it, but the way they did the shoulder buttons, I'm not a big fan of. Also play on it, but I still prefer the SP at this point. So, we'll see. If I can come across a mod that, like... Yeah. And, you know, I thought I could get used to it. I remember we had a conversation about that. And I thought I could get used to it, but the more I played, like, Yoshi's Island on it, because I was playing the GBA Yoshi's Island, and I'm just like, this just doesn't feel natural. It's still, like, a really cool box, and to play Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, it's really cool. The Game Boy Pocket Color was really cool. I know that's not for like GBA games, but I thought it was a really cool console idea. And I really like the feel of the Game Boy Pocket. I always feel like handhelds should be small and fit in my pocket, not be like noticeable. That's what I like about the SP, what I like about the DS Lite. The micro is too small. I can't play on a micro. I've tried, can't do it. But like the SP and the DS Lite I like a lot. So we'll see. I mean, I also just I can play Game Boy games like on my TV now with the PAL GameCube, so that might be the way I play most of my Game Boy games, and I just settle with the SP for now. But I don't know, maybe there's a mod out there that I end up trying and really liking. But I do want to mess with console modding more, just for the sake of console. I find it fun, it's cool and interesting to see how this old tech works. I think I'm a long way from doing the... Oh, what do you want to do to it? Oh, okay. Like, is it like a consoleized 3DS? Or just like a bigger handheld screen, almost like a Switch? Okay, that's fair. That'd be really cool. Let me know what you figure out with that. Because I'd love to blow up some 3DS games onto a big screen. Like playing, whatchamacallit? Link Between Worlds on a big screen? That'd be sick. Oh man. There's so many RPGs I want to play on 3DS. I want to play Ever Oasis, Stella Glow. What else we got? I need to do like the Radiant Historia remake because I need to check out the extra content on that because Radiant Historia is one of my favorite DS games. The SMT games, SMT4, Strange Journey Redux, Soul Hackers, Apocalypse. Like, so many 3DS games I want to play. I thought I played a lot of RPGs, and then I realized how many are left. 2 Dragon Quest games. 7th Dragon's another one I wanted to play. Actually, one random game that I want to play. I don't know if you've ever played it. The Legend of Kage 2. So, you might be asking, well, when was the first Legend of Kage? This was a throwaway NES game. I remember reading it in, like, the official Nintendo Player's Guide a long, long time ago. And that game looks like trash. Like, just go YouTube some Legend of Kage on NES. That game does not look very good. But I found out that they did a second one on DS. And it actually looks pretty fun. So I picked it up, like years and years ago. And I've been meaning to get to it. As far as action RPGs go, it looks pretty decent though. Did you ever play Codename Steam? That was like another RPG-ish game I never got to. Let me see, I doubt it. I doubt, like, many people know it exists. I don't think it, like, reviewed super well, but it looked kind of cool. Let's see. No, that's $21. Oh, it was an arcade game. The first one. Like, it had like a Shinobi or a Ninja Gaiden-esque vibe. So, I like those games. I'm sure there are better games now, but I feel like checking out older games that looked interesting. But I was like astounded when I heard it existed, because I used to grow up reading the Nintendo Player's Guide. It was like a black book, and it had a bunch of NES games, and then like guides for like the intro to a bunch of NES games. It had a full Zelda 1 walkthrough, and it had like the first 2 areas of Zelda 2. It had a full Castlevania 1 walkthrough, Castlevania 2 walkthrough, and like Legend of Kage was on there. That's how I found out about that game, and it had a walkthrough of that game, and I'm like, I don't know, this game doesn't look very good. That's how I learned about Dragon Power. There was like a Dragon Ball game on NES, because I was watching Dragon Ball Z, and I was reading the Dragon Power blurb, and it's like, you must help Goku and Krillin. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is a Dragon Ball game? So that's kind of cool. I read that book like a lot, and it gave me like a lot of impressions of early Rygar. I read the Rygar walkthrough so many times, and I've never played Rygar. That game looks really cool, and I want to get to it someday. I had a full Goonies 2 walkthrough. Man, I need to get a copy of Goonies 2. I really liked that game growing up. I think, trying to remember. I don't know, the big, like, Nickelodeon game show I remember is, Legend of the Hidden Temple. I think there was, like, a Metal Gear Solid walkthrough on there. Man, let me grab this thing. Hang on. One sec. Here it is. This is the same copy I had when I was a kid. It's pretty beat up. Let me get to the Zelda pages, and yeah, see, and it has like all the writing on it. The pages are all ripped up. It's definitely missing a few pages. Oh, there's a Punch-Out walkthrough. This is how I learned about Punch-Out. Commando, Super Mario Brothers. Ghosts and Goblins. I read a lot about Ghosts and Goblins in here. Adventure of Link. I didn't own Adventure of Link for a long time. I think we pulled it out of a bargain bin at a KB Toys when I was like 10 or 11. Maybe I was probably a little younger. KB closed pretty early. But I remember like my mom bought that for me because I had been begging for Zelda 2 for so long. And like the guide goes all the way up to Cathedral 3, where you fight Rebonok, which is the Iron Knuckle boss. Metroid walkthrough. Oh, Kid Icarus. This was also another game that like this is the only way I knew about it was through this player's guide. And this is actually like a full walkthrough all the way to Medusa. Castlevania. Yeah. Oh, this was cool. It had like a list of all the games in the guide. The page fell out, but it was a list of all the games in the guide by video game company, which is really cool. So you had like Bondi, who did like Muscle, Dragon Power, Stadium Events is in here. That's pretty crazy. Kaido with Elevator Action and The Legend of Kage. Obviously, Nintendo has the biggest list. It's the entire left column there. Oh, Rygar was a Tecmo joint. I didn't know that. Kari Warriors, that's how I knew who Ralph and Clark were. Kari Warriors was in this guide. Yeah, I read about a lot of NES games that I unfortunately never got the chance to play. I mainly grew up on the Super Nintendo. I'm pretty sure my first game ever was Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES. But most of my gaming I remember is either that or playing games on Super Nintendo like Link to the Past, Mega Man X, Super Mario World, Super Mario All-Stars. But I'm pretty sure Mario Bros. 3 was my first video game. And I would just have to read about games I didn't have in here. Yeah, here's the whole Rygar guide. Rygar always looked really cool. Oh, really? You see, the NES's was my brother and sister's. I did know that. It's a straight up remake? I thought it was a sequel. God, X-Play. Oh, that takes me back. I haven't thought about X-Play in so long. I used to watch that religiously when I was in middle school. The Goonies 2. This was a game I never beat, but I loved. Because, one, I loved the movie when I was a kid. Goonies 2 has, like, a very confusing map system. It reminds me of Mega Man ZX. Like, I always would look at this map, like, none of this makes any sense. What does this mean? Like, look at this. This is the route map chart. Hang on. Where is it? There. Look at that. That's fucking crazy. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out. Party Warriors. Kung Fu. I owned Kung Fu when I was a lad. Where's that Dragon Power? That's still in here? Yeah, okay. Dragon Power, coming soon. Teamed with Goku and Nora, your mission is to find the Dragon's 7 crystal balls. With the help of the Wind Wave and the magic pole you summon, many dangers on a mission that takes you from deep inside mountains to a distant city. Oh, there's a Dragon Warrior blurb in here, too. Dragon Warrior. An evil Dragon King has returned from ancient times, and you must defeat him with your powerful sword, your armor, and your wits. This fantasy role-playing game is just as challenging as The Legend of Zelda. Arkanoid? I always wanted to play Arkanoid. I thought that controller was pretty cool. Legend of Kage. There it is. Here's that screenshot. Let me tell you. That, those games look that good. Especially compared to, like, Ninja Gaiden. It is early, like, NES. Because this is before, before Mario Brothers 3 or anything like that. Ooh, Gradius. Love me some Gradius. Like, Mega Man 1 wasn't even out. Oh, Ninja Turtles. I played a lot of the second one, which is like the remake of the arcade game. That was the one that we had. Because my brother rented Turtles 1, and he hated it. My mom never bought that game. But we had Turtles 2, and we played that a lot. I've never played Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project. No one ever talks about that game, so I don't know if it's good or bad. It's usually people talk about the first one or the second one. And I have played the first one because we eventually found it at a yard sale. So I picked it up and I died in the seaweed place, and so I've never beaten it. I did have the original Mega Man. We also found that at a yard sale growing up. And for me, like, we found that copy of Mega Man, like, well after I had the Super Nintendo of Mega Man X. And going back to Mega Man Classic, specifically Mega Man 1, which I don't know if Mega Man 1 is actually a good game. I don't think, like, that series got good until Mega Man 2. It was really tough to play Mega Man 1. Electman stage is not very fun. Actually, I didn't play Castlevania on the NES for a very long time. Castlevania The Adventure, which me and my mom found at a yard sale, my first Castlevania game. And whenever we went yard sailing, it was me, my aunt, and my mom, and we would go yard sailing, and I would have my Game Boy in the car, and I would just be playing like Pokemon or something, or Super Mario Land. And so we found Castlevania The Adventure, and I immediately popped it in, and I'm like, this game doesn't feel good at all. Like, you try to jump, and you immediately, like, get sucked down into the ground, and your whip sucks, and it feels, like, really clunky. The song for this level's really cool, but man, this game's not very fun. So I thought Castlevania just wasn't very good for the longest time, until I borrowed Harmony of Dissonance from somebody, like one of my friends in middle school, and I played that and fell in love with it. And then I went back and played like Castlevania 1 and Castlevania 2 on NES. And Castlevania 1, I think, on NES is a masterpiece. And that game is great. So, as far as classic goes, I really have only, like, I've really only messed with Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 8. I haven't really played much of classic or I guess if you count Mega Man 9 and 10, because they're kind of classic games. But, like, as far as the original releases go, I've only messed with, like, 1, 2, and 8. I've never played 7. Well, I may have played 7 at, like, a friend's house. But for me, it was like, well, why am I going to play Mega Man Classic when I can play Mega Man X? Mega Man X is so much cooler. I get to dash, I get to wall jump. Like, the bosses look cooler. I have since refined that. Like, I think Mega Man Classics and some of the level design is really, really neat. And I love Mega Man 2. I think Mega Man 2 is really fun. I had Yoshi and Tetris on NES as well. My mom was really big into puzzle games. She used to hog the NES all the time to play Tetris. I was actually really addicted to Yoshi because when I was younger, I wasn't very good at Tetris. My mom was, and I would try to beat her score, and I never could. But I really, really liked Yoshi. For whatever reason, I just couldn't put that game down, so I would play that a lot. Dr. Mario as well. I've never played Marble Madness. That's the isometric one, right? I think I may have, like, actually, on, like, a friend's stream, he was streaming NES games. I think he loaded up Marble Madness to have me try it. And I, like, immediately lost. And I'm like, I don't know if this game's for me. I appreciate it. I'll stream it in your honor. I'll stream some Marble Madness. I feel like that'd be a fun stream. But I definitely would like. I want to stream some Mario 3. That might be the game I stream. It's either going to be that or it's going to be Zelda 1. One of those two is going to be my inaugural NES streams. I may pick Mario Brothers 3 because I know Rob can't stand Zelda 1. But I kind of want to run through Zelda 1 and then do the second quest because I haven't done the second quest forever. Ooh, let me know what you think of that because I've always heard really good things about Sweet. Oh, Xanadu, another game that I want to play. NES, actually. Mainly because it's like a Zelda 2 clone that feels like I played like the intro level of it, but I've never like gotten very far or beaten it or anything. It is a Falcon game, so that is one reason why I want to play it. But it feels like a more polished Zelda 2, if that makes sense. Yeah, like, it was one of the Falcon games that, so Broderbund, they did like a lot of PC ports back in the day. And yeah, I was pretty much in the same boat. Like, we didn't buy a lot of new games unless we found them at a yard sale or the rental store was selling them for cheap. We mainly rented games. Otherwise, I was like replaying the same 2-3 games growing up. Like, I must have replayed like the big Super Nintendo games that I had is Super Mario World came with our Super Nintendo. And then the year before my grandfather passed away, he got me a Link to the Past and Mega Man X for Christmas. And so I would like play those a lot. And then from the NES games that my brother had, he stopped playing video games. I basically inherited the NES. Like, we had Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, Mario Brothers 2, Mario Brothers 3, Zelda 1, Tetris, and then like we would occasionally find a couple games at yard sales like Dr. Mario, Yoshi, Mega Man. But for the most part, I was replaying like the same 5-6 games. Unless I was renting something. And I mean, like, I rented Mega Man X and Link to the Past so many times before my grandfather bought them for me. And I think, like, my mom told him to buy me those games because I just rented them so often. Like, I miss my old video store. It's now a smoke shop and a shipping store. But I remember looking forward, like, going to Tropical Video every Thursday or Friday to rent some games, or we'd rent some movies. That's where we watched Three Ninjas Kick Back. Remember renting that and like Mario RPG one weekend. Albertsons had a video section? That's crazy. We didn't have an Albertsons in our town. We had Winn-Dixie and a Publix. And then we had Tropical Video. And then a few years after that, we got a Blockbuster. But my mom hated Blockbuster because they were the expensive ones. But Blockbuster had all the new shit. So like I would try to convince my mom to go to Blockbuster every now and then. And like when I went to spend the night at a friend's house, he had a PlayStation, right? So when I slept over, we would go rent games, and then that's how I ended up playing like Mega Man Legends, Mega Man X4, Star Wars Masters of Terras Kasi, Colony Wars, LAPD Future Cop. That game is sick. I don't know if you've ever played that game. That game's tight. But I got a lot of value out of the 2 rental stores that were in town. Nice. LAPD Future Cop is a really tight game. I want to get a copy so I can stream it. It's like this top-down mech game, but what was really appealing about it is it had like a 2-player versus mode, and you could play versus the computer versus Sky Commander, and it was like this really tough versus mode. And then me and my buddy would just play this versus mode all the time, because you can do like co-op versus Sky Commander, or you can go do versus each other, and it's basically this weird like top-down shooter / tower defense game. As far as like the versus game goes, the single player is like just a top-down mech game, but like the versus mode was really intricate and unique. So I like to show that game off sometime, because that's a game a lot of people just don't know about. I was very surprised when James told me he played it a lot growing up, and I was like, oh really? I love that game. We should definitely just like crack out on it one weekend. I love old games, man. I really do. Like I could talk about old games all night. I really could. But I do have to get to work tomorrow, so I think I'll call it here. But Lewis, thank you so much for tuning in to the stream and chatting with me. I had a lot of fun playing this game and reminiscing about all the games I used to play. And for those of you who are in the chat that, you know, kind of just lurking, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you want, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, at the PlayStation Drew. The YouTube might just be PlayStation Drew. All my streams are going to that YouTube, so be sure to check them out. And look forward to the next stream. We're going to be streaming NES. That is the plan. Unless the NES mod doesn't work out. But we will be streaming NES next stream. Look forward to either Mario Brothers 3 or Zelda 1. And I do need to stream some Game Boy Advance soon. That'll either be some Castlevania Circle of the Moon or Metroid Fusion. Really been itching to play some Fusion lately. I think that game's also really cool. Let me not get on another tangent, because I'll just sit here and gush about Metroid Fusion, because that game is super tight. Anyway, Lewis, everybody else, thank you so much for... You've never played Metroid Fusion? What? No way. Oh my god, I need you to play that game. Did you play Zero Mission? Oh. Okay. Alright. I may have to have a hand in rectifying this. Do you own them, or...? Okay. Good enough. I wouldn't say you're fucking up, man. Like, there's so many games out there. They did. I'm actually surprised at how expensive those games are. But like, there's probably a bunch of games that you've played that I haven't, that I'm like, man, I really should have played. Oh, we're even. I wouldn't say you're fucking up. There's just way too many games, and that never stops. You could stop buying video games today. You could never buy another video game from today on, and you'd still never catch up. It's impossible. But that being said, like Rob sent me a video yesterday that I thought was really cool, or kind of something that needed to be said, of this idea of like beating games just to get to the next game is kind of like the wrong way to experience games. And I agree with it. And like it almost makes video games feel like a job or kind of stressful because like you have to beat through this video game just to get to the next one because like you have to beat this backlog. And like, nah, bro, video games are meant to be fun and just play them at your leisure. So like, if I really wanted to, I could like play Kirby Air Ride for like another 2 months and be happy with that. I don't think I'm gonna go to because there's just other games I would rather get to. Yeah, I think me trying to beat the backlog is a mistake that I definitely made, and it definitely just makes games less fun. And sure, it sucks that sometimes the game that I'm playing is 100 hours. I think I may have to be a bit more willing to let a game go if I'm like, I'm just not having that much fun playing this game, and I think it's okay to shelve it, as opposed to just like beating it for beating its sake, you know? That being said, I intend to get Quest 64, and I intend to beat it. Just because I have a long history with that game. I hate that game. I legitimately hate that game. But I need to beat that game for me. I cannot let that game conquer me anymore. Well, I'll have a memory card this time, so I imagine it will be a little easier. But I've never actually beaten the first boss to that. I rented it 5 times. And I never got past the first boss. And we didn't own the N64 memory card, so I could never save. So every time was me just grinding up, going through that first forest area, getting to that first boss, and then dying. And then I would always die and just never make it past, and then I'd have to turn the N64 off and start over. It was not a good use of a weekend rental, but I was determined. So I definitely need to like put that game behind me. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and get to bed. But like I said, thank you all for tuning in. Lewis, thanks for hanging out and chilling and chatting with me. I love video games, man. I hope to keep streaming and just playing awesome games like Kirby's Air Ride or whatever it is. I just want to play more games. And streaming these games gives me more of an incentive to play them more. So I just want to keep doing that. But anyway, I'm going to take off. Y'all have a good night. Like I said, you can find me in the usual places. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. The PlayStation Drew or PlayStation Drew. Give me a follow if you like my content. Tune into the next stream, which will probably be in about a week or so. And we'll be streaming some NES games. So I'll catch you all later. Have a good night. Peace.